Right, good morning everyone. Me and the kids and Suzanne have just been up and got another load of logs, and we did some cleaning up there so we can hopefully get the seed drill today. And then we're just going to cover the front of the stack because we're going to stop feeding out silage for now. So we're going to cover it. We're expecting some rain, so... You got through there, Ezra? You got to go through all the layers. Dead cow.
It might be anything.
It could be even, but it could be Uncle Nathan's meat dump too.
Could be elephants, lady. Yeah, that's.
I've got to go and have a look later on.
I want to come.
It might be. No, I'm not going now.
Might come and Dad. We're gonna come. Might come first. Dad.
So you pull that one?
No.
I'll pull the other one. I'll pull it apart. Leave that there, Anders.
Dad, should I pull this way? Just a little bit back. Dad, this is something like a slide. Slide! Like a slide.
Yeah.
Ready?
But we're not sliding it.
Yeah.
Alright, put tyres along there for Mum. Come over here.
You put it here. It's up.
So there's probably still another 10 days, 2 weeks feed there. So it's good if we can save a little bit now. If we get some of this rain, then we'll either start feeding it out again, or we won't need to because we've got enough feed up our sleeve to not feed silage. So that's the plan. Now I'm going to go and work up the paddocks again. Got to go over the turnip ones now, and I've got to go over the one where the forestry was again. Thanks for helping me cover the stack.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey, in this.
Are you on the right side of the gate? Funny, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, push it down. That's where it goes. That's it.
Done.
Perfect. Pine cones stuck in the roller.
Yeah, we have to be careful around the edge.
We've got to bury that, yeah. So, I just had an issue with the shuttle on the John Deere. It wouldn't go into reverse. I talked to the mechanic that serviced it when we brought this tractor, and he said there's 2 solenoids. If you lie with your feet under the front diff, lying back, there's 2 solenoids, quite obvious. He said to switch the solenoids over, but I misunderstood him and I switched the plugs over. So when I hopped in and tried it, when I put it into forwards, it went into reverse. So it started working, but when I was switching the plugs, I noticed that one of the plugs had a bit of corrosion. So we put a bit of CRC on it, put it back in, and it's working sweet. So we've got forwards and reverse now. If anything, it works a bit nicer because it's probably not struggling to get contact. Alright, let's go and do some rototillering.
You let me and Sadie try the John Deere.
Yeah.
And me, Dad.
And you, I think you're a little bit little yet.
Yeah, he has to be 6. And me, a bigger Dad.
when you're bigger?
Yeah.
I hope this rain comes because you can hardly see the machine back there.
Yeah, I can see. I saw a white cloud this morning.
You saw the rain clouds this morning? Yeah.
That song just sitting outside of the top 5. It's number 6 at the moment, so you can go vote for it.
It's in here, but hey, see that edge? You got to keep your front wheel on that.
What a blessing
Okay.
that's been to the world. It describes a good God who sends rain on the just and on the unjust, who causes his sun to rise.
You see it? Go around.
What has
Yep.
that meant to the world?
You can go a bit wider here, like that, and then you can go down that side over there.
Because each day has enough trouble of its own.
Can you see where you're going?
Just one day at a time. How many people has that helped? It's all about how.
I got that hole filled in. There was a rubbish hole where we put all the concrete and timber from our cabin. Yeah, mainly concrete. So yeah, now get on with working this paddock up, run over that a few times, and we'll carry on from there.
Stan says this: I wanted to share a piece of my heart in this series.
There's some drops of rain just landed on the bottom, on the mudguard there. You can see them. A few on the windscreen. I'm happy for this rain, but would like to get this grass seed in the ground before it does. Alright, so got this one done now. One more paddock and we're ready for planting. It's actually turned out pretty good. There's still a bit of rubbish on the ground. When I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, but on our last farm job we had a bit of forestry, and it took a little while for this ground to start growing grass. I don't know if it's from the acidiness of the pine tree. The skid sides would take a long time to grow. You know, that's what I thought it was. So yeah, it's turned out pretty good. And this morning there was a pile of branches right where we stopped. We took those back for firewood. So we've still got 3 more piles of firewood. Got that stack right there, and then there's another one up by the corn, and then a little one over there. So plenty more wood to be cut up. Yeah, alright, let's get on to the next paddock. See a bit of rain up on the hill there. Rain, rain, rain. Here comes the cows from their paddocks. This is their afternoon break. They actually have been doing a lot of 24-hour grazing recently, whereas this is 12-hour when they get a break in the afternoon. I couldn't remember what I left up here. The soft hands are in the way. Man, I hate birds. They're just sitting on that beam up there, crapping right on top of the lid. Just a bit of flatty. Just gotta sort that. That's a bugger. The other tyre is holding air, so that's good. Right, need to go back and get the case and shift this so I can get that. I really should be a bit more organised and get the seed drill out, you know, a couple of days earlier and get it ready, but it's always the same. You get it out of the shed and you go from there. I always find that putting crops in and grass in, it's always very spontaneous. Like it's either nah or yeah, definitely. You know, that's what I find. But yeah, all the cows made it down. Happy as. They were actually all sitting down over there. They were quite happy in there. Now these, you fold these down. You go along and do all those. Do it. Hold the knife?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get another one. So our last, the calibration before this one was 25.05 kgs to the hectare, and we've just dialed it back to 24.5. Yeah, I'll go a little bit lighter. If I was a contractor, I'd probably want it to be a bit more accurate, but because we're doing it for ourselves, it doesn't really matter. So yes, 613 grams is what we got from turning the handle 25 times, and then you times that by 40 and it gives you your kgs per hectare. That's it, they're all locked in. So there you can see the grass seed right on top there. It really needs to be deeper. So I just need to lift this up and we'll put some slightly smaller blocks in so it gets further in the ground. And the front tine is this one, so it's about yay deep. Back tine there, middle tine, so I could get wound back a fraction, just tip it back a bit. Doesn't need to go much. Might just try the big one. So I ended up lifting it up maybe 10 mil because the ground is so soft. And we've got there's a ridge here from the rototiller, so that front tine's actually running right in there, so burying the seed right in it. It's probably not so bad now. It's right there. Oi! Wake up. Well, just been back for dinner. Had pizza, homemade pizza. So now going to try and get the seed in the ground. It doesn't look like the rain's going to come to much. Meant to be 100% chance of rain on Monday, 80% tomorrow, but we haven't seen nothing yet. One thing I haven't really talked about, what grasses we're putting in. It's called base. Pretty sure it's AR37. I don't actually know too much about it. It's just one that I really like, and I've always had a good result. So once I find something that I like, I tend to stick with it. So that's what I've used in my other tuna paddocks on this farm, as well as the tuna paddocks on our other job, which if you look back in other videos you'll find them. Yeah, it seems to handle the summers pretty well. It's pretty drought resistant. Yeah, there's not much else I can really tell you about it, but it's worth giving it a shot. My old boss, when I was working as a worker, she used to use it too, so she got a good result, so yeah. So for any that are interested, that's what we're putting in. AR37. So I don't know too many stats about it, but I know it grows grass, so that's all I want. We're putting it on at 25 kgs a hectare, as you may have seen a bit earlier, or 24.5 kgs. But I'll probably overlap, so about 25. Yeah, that's about right. I've put in 4 bags, and we're a little bit left over, so probably pretty well on par. So that'll be it for this video. Just finished the last paddock. I've still got to go and do the forestry piece and the bit just by the driveway there, but I'll do them on Monday. Main thing was to get these tuna paddocks done so that they'll grow some grass if we get this rain, hopefully. Yeah, it's getting a bit hard to see there near the end. Be interesting to see if there's any spots I missed, because yeah, it's hard to see sometimes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you somewhere else on the farm. See ya.